nigga. I had some nigga that was in a like not in a section. He was drunk. He was with a girl. I don't know if he just met her. I don't think, but this nigga pulled out her whole titty in the middle of the spot, bro. And just started. I'm like, bro, time out, bro. Like, y'all niggas can't wait till y'all get home. Yes, no, pero se la sacó,
Yo,
bro.
that's
like,
what happens when you play.
All right, guys, you here at the Light Up Podcast. You already know how it go, man. Intros always be awkward, bro. So like, you got
We gonna get there.
But, but we have like a special guest in this building right now. Like,
sounds so special. Oh,
iconic guest, bro. He's an iconic person. Yes,
iconic? That's crazy.
Very iconic, bro. If you was there New Year's, then you was there. You feel me? I don't really gotta talk too much about it, but. City Till right now, my guy got the city on lock, like locally. You feel me? Like it's different when like there's a difference when people are doing shit in the city when it's major, and there's difference when people is doing shit local. I feel like when people do shit more local is better because you get the authenticness. Yes, the authenticness of the city, of the feel, of how shit really is. Like if you really be in the city, then you really know what it is because you pulling up to one of those events. You know that shit is gonna be litty. You got anything to say to this intro? Like,
let's just get into it, my
boy.
We
got
is
Birdo
Light Up,
and
we got Birdo. Birdo in the building,
yes,
bro.
Sir,
It's a pleasure.
Yes, sir. Birdo in the building. Let's clap it up one time for him. One time.
Let's go.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
So
I love that intro. What you said about the organic vibes, because the vibes in New York right now, bro, you could tell who's on the email list and who's outside on the emails and who's outside really because they from New York and they fucking outside. That is a fact, for the real vibes.
Facts.
That is a fact.
So let's get a little bit into it. Like, tell us what you're doing. Like,
so I consider myself an event coordinator. A lot of people, they want to kind of like close me into like the promoter lane. Yeah. I'm not a promoter because I don't do that shit on a weekly. That's one. So
I don't jack that to people whenever I tell them about you and shit.
When you're a promoter, like you live off that nightlife. I'm in the nightlife business, but I don't really like. I don't have parties every week. I don't live off that shit. Like, I have my regular 9-to-5 that I live off of. It's like if parties hits, if I'm not doing parties, I got other shit moving. So it's like I don't consider myself a promoter. I just curate good, nice, big events, bro. That's just what I do.
That's what's
It's not. I don't consider myself a promoter. No. People be telling me all the time, like, yo, how you a promoter? You only got 3 pictures on Instagram, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm not a promoter. I'm an event coordinator, bro. Like, if y'all throwing an event and y'all need help, I'm there to coordinate if y'all need help, too.
Like, you organizing
I'm organizing.
Yeah, of course.
But the parties, since everybody loves the parties, they think it's like, yo, you a promoter. But it's like...
Yeah, you ever thought about getting in that lane, though, since you pretty much that...
I tried it out in 2022 and did like a little weekly thing over the summer just to kind of like get my feet wet and kind of like I've always trying to dabble in and out of like doing different things. So I tried it out in 2022. I just feel like you gotta give too much of yourself. You know what I mean when you're doing that. You gotta be really consistent and you gotta be really really good. Like I be giving props to the niggas that be doing the weeklies. Cause that's to be in people's DMs. Consistent. Yo, bro, like, that's hard,
You gotta send hundreds of DMs, too,
bro,
I imagine.
Hundreds of DMs, hundreds of texts, putting up a flyer every 2 days, you feel me? I keep my shit
all the time.
Facts, bro. Like, those are different animals. Like, I got people that I know that are doing that on a weekly, and I just be tipping off my hat to them. Like, yo, salute you, bro. Because with me, I'm like a nigga, like, I don't like to bother niggas too much.
I'm just saying.
I don't like to do too much either. Like, I put out my events. If you fuck with them, if you like them, you coming out. If you don't, then you know what I mean. Like I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna find facts. I'm gonna find a way to fill up the room regardless, bro. Cause like, but do it on my own time. You know what I mean?
Facts.
I don't feel the need to do that shit on a weekly. I do my monthlies, bro. I did 16 sold out events in 2023, bro.
Sheesh. And those events too are like. Bro, I'm speaking from the perspective of the audience. You feel me? Of like
the consumer.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like motherfuckers be out here trying to find tickets, or motherfuckers that don't want to go to the party. Like, yo, anybody got tickets? They selling. This shit sold out. They're not even charging at the door, bro.
Facts,
for his events, bro.
Facts. My shit be really like. And
you got a name for them?
Too.
Yeah,
organic. Like the name, so let me make the proper introduction. So my name Birdo from Brooklyn. I do the City Is Ours, New York, NYC.
The City Is Ours?
City Is Ours, that's what we call it.
I like that name. I
fire,
fuck with that concept. The City Is Ours. And you got the city in the party. That's
exactly.
Crazy.
And I got
like that.
So the reason why we call it the City Is Ours is because, like, New York is like, y'all from Uptown Bronx and shit like that. I'm from Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
So it's like my purpose of, like, calling it the city is ours. Even the logo was like all the boroughs together and shit like that. It's because growing up in Brooklyn, niggas from Brooklyn wasn't really jacking uptown.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember like I had a little girlfriend back in like 7th grade and shit like that. And on the weekends she had family. She was Puerto Rican. Shout out Darlene. She used to go to her family. Fact. Shout out Darlene. She used to go to her family crib, and this was like when the MySpace early Facebook days was like, popping, right? And I remember she used to spend a weekend, you texting on the sidekicks and shit.
Yeah.
I spent the you on AIM and shit. She's like, yo, I spent the weekend in fucking in the Bronx, and I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? Like that's wavy, you know what I mean? Like
facts.
you live in Brooklyn, you from East New York, but you spending your weekends in the Bronx. That wasn't really too much heard of. It was like all the boroughs kind of like stayed to themselves.
Yeah.
So when I went to fucking high school, my cousin told me to go to Murray Bertram downtown, and he was just like, yo, go to Bertram. Bertram got the bitches. You know when you're young, that's all you fucking
That's all you
want
to. Yeah, that's the high school you want to go to. Yeah, that's where you want to go with the bitches at, bro.
If you picking high schools, nigga, you picking with the hoses.
Yeah, facts.
My cousin was like, bro, they had ratios back in the day when they used to make you pick the schools. It would be like 30% women, 30% men. So Bertram had like a 68% women. So I'm like, yo, that's where we at.
Yeah,
like,
it was like that school, fashion industry,
et
cetera.
cetera. You feel me? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I applied to fashion industries. They didn't take me, but I wanted to.
LaGuardia too, and they dubbed me.
Fashion industries, I think it's downtown too.
It's by I went to Manhattan Business Academy, so it's Landmark and Landmark High School, but it got broken down to like 3-4 different schools. You feel me? So then fashion industries was like 5 blocks away. So like that's where niggas from my school used to go to school shorties at.
Even me coming from downtown, because I was downtown in Bertram, nigga. We used to take the train 2-3 stops, nigga, to go to the fashion industry dismissal. Nigga,
yeah, facts.
Just look at the bitches.
And
so you know how we just all separated. My cousin was like, yo, you in Brooklyn, Bertram got the bitches. So I'm like, all right, bet. Put Bertram first on my list. He fucking hit me. I put like top 3. It was like all city schools. You coming from the city. So it's like growing up in Brooklyn, bro, everybody knows each other from the neighborhood. And everybody's like super like knit tight. You know what I mean? But people from Brooklyn don't like to really travel.
If you don't mind me asking, what part of Brooklyn exactly?
I'm from East New York and Bushwick.
Oh, okay,
so
I
was
part of White Cloth type vibe.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was younger, I was a part of this group, right? It was called like Dessa. It was like this little Bronx running group or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And so I used to go to Brooklyn, and I used to go to Murder White Cloth. But it was
the parties be lit.
Yes, bro.
They had the basement party joints.
The basement parties and all that, bro.
I gotta take one, bro.
On the Facebook famous doing the little, you feel me? All that type of shit.
My cousin was telling me to go over there, so I'm just like, I bet. You know what? I'm gonna expand my horizons. It's just because everybody from my local high school was going to, from my local junior high school was going to local high schools. Everybody was gonna stay together, all this shit. I'm like, nah, I'm in the city. So when I'm in the city, right, I'm a nigga from Brooklyn. Everybody that goes to school in the city was coming from Dykeman, Uptown, Wash Heights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Harlem, all this shit. And I'm a Brooklyn nigga. You feel me?
LES.
And you LES, so you start to experience different people from different boroughs.
Yeah, that's the good
and
part
I'm
about going to school in the city.
Son, like, it's like you stepping into a whole new world, bro, because you meeting all these new people that you never seen, and they coming from all these different places, bro. Like, all of a sudden, you got homeroom, and you ask a nigga where he from. He's like, yo, I'm from fucking Fordham. You like, what the fuck is Fordham? You feel me? Facts. And then they start pulling out the fucking maps on the train. Like, you start like back in the day. Of course, we didn't have iPhones and shit. They'll start but like, you know what I mean?
You'll go to the train while you're taking the train.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like, I'm from right here, exactly, right off this train, and they'll start putting you on and shit like that. So that was the whole concept of how I got that shit started. It was kind of like trying to since I got that exposure being from Brooklyn, even now to this day, a lot of people from Brooklyn stay in Brooklyn. They don't really fuck with the uptown shit, but now it's starting to get. Just the way we breed it in New York, everybody's like, brought up in their hood, and then elementary schools and junior high school, everything's local. People start to more expand when they get to high school. Right. Since we're breeded that way, and then we're all knit tight. It's like it's bound to happen. Everybody's like it's like when you in jail, everybody sticks together. Like,
facts.
Blacks, you got the Spanish, you got the you got the Bloods with the Bloods, the Crips with the Crips. You know what I mean? It's like that. Right. Not to say that we just conditioned, we just conditioned in that way, bro. And it's not even like so. I wanted to kind of like start this shit up and kind of like bring the city together and give the people that experience, that rich experience that I had, like you know, in high school, meeting different people. Like, this nigga coming to my parties, he from the Bronx. I'm from Brooklyn.
That's a fact.
It's a Bronx nigga and a Brooklyn nigga partying. You know what I mean?
Facts.
You from Washington Heights, and you sitting here down doing this podcast with me. There's a Washington Heights nigga and a Brooklyn nigga. Like, back in the day, I feel like, even in the rap game, bro, it was like you had 50 from Queens, you had Fat Joe from the Bronx, you had Jay-Z from Brooklyn, you had, you know what I mean, Dipset wanted to be the best from Harlem. You know what I mean? Like, all that shit, like, we just conditioned that way in New York, bro. But that shit don't happen nowhere else, bro. If you go to Florida, ain't nobody from fucking Miami trying to beef with niggas from, you know, Hollywood or some shit like that.
Facts.
We just want to be the best. Like, we just breed it that way. Everybody in New York, we just want to be the best. So
that's a fact.
That was just the topic of the city's ours. Like, when I started to get that condition and see that, you know, outside of Brooklyn love, I'm like, I started the events, and the events just, you know what I mean, grew into that. I came up with the name of the city's ours last minute, too. I was doing events, like, I started doing events. Y'all niggas didn't even ask me when I started. Y'all niggas didn't even ask me.
I was gonna get to it, but you know, I'm letting you talk your shit.
I'm in my pocket, nigga. I'm just talking.
Nah, I feel it. Like, so.
But that's how Light Up, in a way, too, got started. Like, it was just one day we were just chopping up, yo, we should just make a podcast, and out of nowhere. At first, it was gonna be called, like, All Smoke. I was like, yo, we should just call this shit All Smoke.
Why Light Up? Like, why, like, it was like, Light Up is fire. I ain't even
It was originally All Smoke. But people already had that concept, so we wanted to change it because we wanted to be original in a way. So the reason why we came up with Light It, it was between Light It or
Light Up.
Light Up.
Yeah.
So the reason why we say light up is because usually when you with your homies and shit, they always say, yo, light the blunt.
Light the blunt,
up.
facts.
Yeah. So
and that's when you get started. Like,
exactly.
It's literally a conversation starter. Yo, like that.
Exactly. So
that's fire.
That's how we got here. So I was going to, go ahead, bro.
I was just gonna say, go ahead.
I was gonna actually like get into what you were saying, like.
Before I got ahead of myself.
When was it where you realized, this is what I want to do? I want to throw events and be
like how it got started. Facts. Like, what made you like? Cause I know you ain't wake up from the womb and just say, yo, I'm about to start throwing them. You feel me? Like
what was
you must have grew up, experienced something that made you. My fault to cut you off, bro.
No, you good, Brody.
You must have like grew up and must have seen something that got you into what you're into right now.
Yeah, exactly.
For me, so
I'm gonna be honest,
all that shit, like
just being Dominican and shit, you know, like coming, like you know how we do.
Shout out to Dominican.
Sir, shout out to y'all.
Facts. Just being Dominican and shit, you know how we love the holidays. We do the holidays. Everybody
do it up.
Bro. Like, we like the music, nigga. We like the drink. We like the thing. So coming from that environment, you know what I mean? Like my parents are drinkers and shit. Like weed to them was like crack growing up, but drinking to them was normal, which is crazy. But that's besides the point. So coming from like, you know, that Dominican culture and that background of like we just known for the bachata, the beer, you know what I mean, the parties, the being loud, the music, all that shit. When I was in high school, you know, we got like summer break and shit.
Facts. That's a fact.
You got summer break, and then one summer it was like my sophomore year. I was like, yo, like we had like a clique in high school where we used to be with each other every day, especially after school. We would go play handball. It was like a family type shit. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, I gotta wait till fucking September to see y'all niggas again.
Word.
Yo, I'm about to do like a little corito in the summertime and get everybody together. You know what I mean? Because, you know, just to kind of like get niggas in their pocket.
And
like,
they don't think about shit like that. Like people don't randomly think that it's possible to link up. Bro.
Yeah, bro. It's like, yo, you see niggas in June and you just like, yo, all right, bro, see you September.
Facts.
You feel me? And then everybody come back different in September. Like
Facts.
the girls come with a different haircut.
All that.
The guys grew like 3 inches, niggas. You know we hitting growth spurts at that time, nigga. Like, so I'm like, yo, bro, it's my sophomore year. I'm like, yo, bro, like I'm gonna throw like this little, like I'm gonna just throw corito.
Facts.
That shit started, bro, in my man's backyard, bro. Like literally, like probably like 30 people, bro.
Shit, and that's packed.
Probably like 30 people, bro. But we 15, 16, you feel me? Like drinking alcohol, everybody bringing bottles and shit like that. We drinking like Absolute at the time and shit like that, bro.
And what year was this?
This was like 2010, bro.
Wow, 2010.
Facts, bro. It was like at the peak of like
of the tens,
like the peak of like basically like when the shift was starting to happen. Like that was the time where French Montana was getting hot. Everybody was making a switch over to like skinny jeans and bands and all that shit.
Chief Keef too.
Facts and Chief Keef, all that other bullshit.
That's when Coke Boys came out and shit like that. Facts.
So it was like a very special time in New York. The vibes in New York was really great. Like I feel like social media wasn't really peaking like that. Like Instagram wasn't even like heavy. Like Instagram was there, but we like nobody really cared about social media like that. Like our main focus was like it was no phones. Like niggas wasn't really like doing none of that. So the vibes, you know, the vibes is crazy. So I threw a good party, and that one good party, that one summer, when we came back to school, everybody was talking about it. Yeah. They was like, yo, this nigga Birdo threw a party. Yo, that shit had mad bitches there. That shit mad bitches dancing. This nigga got drunk and shit like that. So everybody's hearing the story. So they like, you know what I mean? Like, the next summer come again after that, my junior year, niggas like, yo, you gotta throw another one. I'm like, nah, you know, like, da-da-da. They're like, yo, bro, throw another one crazy. So this time, remember, I'm from Brooklyn. Everybody that I'm going to school with from the Bronx, Manhattan, all these other places, right? Yeah. They go back to school, and like they go back to their hoods, and they start telling other people, like, yo, come to this party with me. This nigga from my high school doing this shit, and this shit is lit. Like, this nigga got all the bad bitches. This nigga
like,
got,
it's not even about the school no more.
Now it's like niggas from school inviting their friends. Like, now everybody's bringing it. So I threw that, and that shit went from like 30 probably to like 100.
Hey, I was about to be like probably to like 90. Probably.
Nah, like 100 and change, to be honest, bro. It was like, niggas was going like, because remember, if you one person and you bringing 3 of your boys down. If you a homegirl, you bringing 4 of your bitches down. You feel me? Like, that shit just,
and that was mostly at that time word of mouth. So
word of mouth,
imagine now with social media.
So then senior year come, everybody graduating, everybody going away, you know, niggas going to college and like, yo, gotta run it again, because last year was a movie, bro. Like, now we had 100. Nigga, the next thing you know, bro, it's just like, that shit just happened so organic. Like, it wasn't something like I woke up, like you said, bro, and said, yo, I want to do this. Like, I literally just said, like, I don't want to miss my niggas in September, so let me just do this shit.
Yeah, you did out of love.
Make it very memorable.
And that's when I be hearing people talk, like, yo, your best shit comes out of, like, just doing it organically without you knowing. I be like, yeah, that's true, bro, because I didn't wake up and be like, yo, I want to do this shit, bro. That shit just happened, and with time, it just started to get gradual, and by the time, let's say from, like, 2010 to 2018, and 2018, that's when it peaked, and I saw, like, I can't deny this shit no more. Like, this is what I'm good at. Like, literally, like, going from 30 people, 2018, I hit an event. It was probably, like, 700 people. And I'm just like, yo, like
I did it.
Like, this is it. Like, this is it for me.
I got the perfect question, because there was a moment where you mentioned phones and stuff. Yeah. And it made me think about how it is now, where everybody be having their phones out now in the events and shit. How you keep the people in those events in tune that they don't be on their phone? Yeah,
like how you have them stay, like they just stay lit and they don't want to take out their phones.
Like how you go about that plan?
I'm gonna be honest. I just do an event 2 weeks ago, bro. Like on December 16th, I just do an event 2 weeks ago, and that answer to that question came to me on how I do it, bro. Because it was like I literally sat there and I watched the event. I'm talking about. You have people that were singing Hours in Silence by Drake and people flying out to this event, right? Yeah. The reason why I'm so good at what I do.
Flying out to your event?
Yeah, flying. Bro, I had people coming from Toronto or Miami flying out. Nigga, like Philly.
Crazy.
I had people driving from Philly. I had somebody that actually drove, they drove from Connecticut, like literally, like maybe like 2.5 hours or something, and they were driving after the event back home type shit.
Fucked up and everything.
Like, not fucked up, but because I don't know. Everybody, but she was good. Like, she was good. But I had people really coming into the city, and when I kind of like notice what is it that I do, because now phones are inevitable in the party. Yeah. But I feel like once the vibes, like once the music and the vibes are matching, you put your phone away. Like, you kind of like, all right, people gonna post it, people gonna like have their phone and like literally 50 seconds, but they put it away right away. And it's the music and the DJs and the way that you make the people feel at the parties.
Facts.
I never have a party with people standing around looking at their phones, bro. Never.
Yeah, facts. I'm not gonna lie. I'll pull up to you. I'll be pulling up and I like.
I gotta go experience this shit.
Yeah, like I gotta go pull out my phone, bro. Like I'll pull out like when I get there. That's it.
After we finish, bro, and you're gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? Like I just had like 650 to 700 people, and that's because I shut the door down everything in my events. My events, I don't like to have them too packed.
That's
and
smart.
That's the difference between me and a lot of promoters. A lot of niggas do this shit for the money, so they want to jam pack and get every dollar out of it. I like to have it at a comfortable point. Like even if you don't have a ticket, I give times where you can arrive at the door where we will let you in, because we have to get the ticket holders first, and if we see that we have enough space inside, then that's when we let you in, because I want people to move around. I don't want niggas being cramped up and not being able to dance.
That's how
you think about the customer, like you would say.
Exactly. Like, you don't enjoy it, and think about me when I go out, bro. I like to be comfortable with my tables. I like to be surrounded by beautiful women. I like to be, that's what. Like, there's a checklist to this event shit, and that's how I keep, like, people off their phones, bro. I give them the music, the proper feel, like, the vibes, and just like keeping people comfortable. When people feel uncomfortable, what you do the first thing when you nowadays? What people do the first thing when they're uncomfortable and they're in an awkward situation? What they do? They
pick up their phone. That's a fact.
Yeah, they start using their phone.
You know what I mean? To avoid conversation, or they're a little nervous, they're a little awkward. They start looking out the room. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. They don't got things. They go on their phones.
Yeah.
How you avoid that? Just making people. If you comfortable, and you having a great time. Think about the times you having great when you laughing with your boys. Ha. You're not on your phone. You feel comfortable. You know what I mean? If everybody in the room got a couple drinks in and it's good music. And you a man and the bitch is right there twerking, nigga. You enjoying yourself. Oh shit, you know what I mean?
This shit is lit. Yeah, like you're not gonna
this shit is shit is more mental than anything. I tell everybody that shit, bro.
In a way too, when you involve music, I feel like it's spiritual too.
Facts.
And I feel like that's a lot of a key factor that like DJs nowadays sometimes forget. Yeah. Is like, let's say for example, if they end the night.
A lot of DJs suck now, by the way.
Oh man,
you heard it.
Let's not get into that.
You heard it, but I feel like they forget that. So when they putting music out in the party and stuff, it's like I feel like you can't end the night with a drill song.
Nah, you can't.
Because then you putting out that energy for people to get into that mood.
I do a lot of like R&B vibes. I do R&B brunch.
R&B is missing nowadays.
Yeah, I did the party that I had 2 weeks ago was called Drake and Party Next Door Night. Like literally, like it's we call it Saturday Night Interlude. We don't call it Drake Party Next Door Night. It has a name like Saturday Night Interlude. So you know how Drake does all the interludes and shit. So we call it Saturday Night Interlude. It has a nice name. The girls love it, and like nobody out here is doing like anything with Party Next Door, so it's something different. Like it's the first time that you could go out in New York City and hear Break from Toronto in the club. Yeah, it's the first time you could go out in New York City, hear Hours in Silence. This is one of the I like to play beat cuts and give people what they don't usually hear outside. Like I'm a nigga that like to play Brent at the parties. If you uptown in Dykeman, you're not listening to no Brent.
Yeah, I fuck with Brent though.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, but you're not gonna go.
I'm saying at the club.
You're not gonna go to the club and listen.
Yeah,
facts. Yeah, that's a
fact.
That's a fact.
If you're not listening, if you're not in Republica and you're not thinking, so it's kind of like that's why I give my people. That's the difference between me and a lot of the party goers and the party throwers.
And then what's the craziest story you ever experienced within this whole thing? Like
in a party?
Yeah. Like, what's the craziest shit like you witnessed type shit? Like, it don't have to be the craziest, but this has to be like you have to put it in the file. Like, nah, that shit was a cool.
I mean, just last week, nigga, I had some nigga that was in a not in a section. He was drunk. He was with a girl. I don't know if he just met her. I don't think, but this nigga pulled out her whole titty. Damn. In the middle of the spot, bro, and just started. I'm like, bro, time out, bro. Like, y'all niggas can't wait till y'all get home. Pero se la sacó, bro.
That's what happens when you play R&B, though.
Bro,
niggas get in the mood.
Like, bro, this nigga, like, reaching her blouse and just poke the titty out,
bro.
Though. Like, he ain't even do it sexy. He ain't even, like, touch it up a little bit and just grab it. Now, my son said, nigga, like... And just started sucking the titty. I told security, like, yo, this thing gotta go.
And she was letting him?
Like, yo, she was lit. I mean, it was vibing.
Damn.
You feel me? It get lusty, bro. It get lusty.
That's that R&B, bro.
No.
That's that R&B, yo.
Bro, it be like that, bro. But the party in Drake Party Next Door night, the other night, is kind of like, that's a big staple. That's been my biggest events the last 2 years. Shit. Like that little sequel that I've been doing.
Those shits get lit, bro.
Because it's so organic, bro. And then you listen to music, bro. Like you might listen to a beat cut that Party Next Door never dropped. You might listen to some fucking, I don't know, some fucking shit from Take Care that you don't hear outside.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Facts.
You might hear fucking, let me see, The Ride, nigga, like by Drake. You feel me? In the spot. And you just like, damn, it makes you feel good, nigga. Like,
or listen to, or like For Life with the shit with like Nicki and Drake and
like,
shit.
Yeah. Or even like we might let, bro, and we don't keep it at just those two artists. We bounce back from like artists, like we might play some shit, some future shit you never heard outside. And I feel like that's why I'm winning at this shit. Cause I'm doing shit that, you know, I'm like changing the narrative with this shit. Like I'm not doing the shit that niggas is used to doing. Don't get me wrong, I could get in my bag and do my Dykeman shit.
Of course.
But it's like, because it's easy.
Like, you're capable of doing it. Like, you already have the platform and everything.
And I love Dykeman. Dykeman is my...
Shout out to Dykeman.
Yeah, I can't party if I'm not, like, a party to me is like, when I go home in Dykeman, I got the vibes. Like, that's... I can't party downtown. Like, I be trying to do, like, the downtown clubs. I feel it's like, yo, nigga, like, Dykeman is like Dykeman is like the vibes. Like, that's where you go, like, you know what I mean? I'm like
Rumba vibes. Rumba vibes.
Facts, bro. That's like if you Dominican and you like to party, Dykeman is it.
Yeah, it's
I'm Dominican and I like to party, so it's kind of like
Shake as lit. OD. When's your next event?
We doing. So I got a hosting in Dykeman next week just to kind of like go back uptown.
Word.
But we doing some shit called the Lovers Room next month. It's like a Valentine's Day, like the weekend before Valentine's.
Okay, I gotta pull up to that one.
The Lovers Room, my nigga.
Yo,
it's
Jeff, you pulling up? You pulling up to that?
Literally, bro. It's like gonna be.
Yeah.
It's gonna be R&B vibes. It's an R&B party. We call it the. I gotta take my shorty. Yeah. It's an R&B party, bro. We like just good music, good vibes, good aesthetics. You feel me? We got a lot of beautiful women that's gonna probably come out to that because the women love the R&B. And then for March, April, and May, we're gonna be this year. We're gonna be a little bit subtle. It's not gonna be like last year where I did 16 events because we're building everything up to the festival. So we're just gonna kick it off with the Lovers Room next month, and then we're just gonna see the next couple of months how we feel. And if we feel like we can do something before the festival, we do it. If not, then we just wait until the festival. So I want to save all my energy.
So just to clear it out for the clarify for the audience, so you saying events and then you got a festival. So the festival is called The City Is Ours?
Yes, festival and the events are called the whole brand umbrella is The City Is Ours, but the festival is gonna be like the City Is Ours Fest.
Yeah.
So the events they have names. Remember how I just said like Saturday Night Interlude?
Yeah.
Next month we doing the Lovers Room.
Yeah.
The events have names. The company is called like the team is called The City Is Ours. Like, the event company is called The City Is Ours, and you know what I mean. This festival is gonna be called like City Is Ours Festival, of course. And then when people see like the logo, it's all gonna make sense, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this shit was God. This shit was God driven, bro. Like all this shit was just. It wasn't me planning shit or doing this shit. All this shit is just happening on is own, bro.
That's
like,
the best. That's the best way.
I got a question. You got something?
No, go ahead.
Before. All right, and so you see the senior you, right?
Yeah.
Like the one that threw the parties and everything before the summer and before the summer starts and all that. Would the senior you, like with that, like 18, 16, 17-year-old you would ever would have thought that this would have been your business?
Hell no.
Ever?
Hell no.
And what would you think he'll say to you if he were to meet you right now?
He'd be like, nigga, you lit. It'd be like, nigga, you lit, bro. Because, like, I thought that I was going to end up in fashion, bro.
I feel it.
Because I was like that. The reason why people, like, came to my events and, like, really, like, paid attention to me in high school was because I was that little short fly nigga. You feel me? That's like, when people wonder, like, how, like, because, everybody plans parties. Sometimes people fail. Sometimes people, they can't even get 5 people in the room. Right. You know what I mean? Like, the reason why everybody used to, like, go with what I was doing and what I was saying was because at that time, I was, like, pioneering, like, the times that was happening at that time. Like, I was, like, one of the, like, I was a nigga that was wearing bait before niggas knew it was bait. Yeah. I was in a, you know
ego
what I mean?
bait
like,
type vibe.
Yeah,
like, if you
facts,
know, you
bro.
know,
Like, I was really into that fashion shit, bro. Like,
and how you got into it? Sorry to cut you off.
Like, into the fashion?
Yeah.
Just wanted to be that nigga.
Yeah, just being fly. Cause
watching your idols. You growing up, you watching Dipset, you watching Jim Jones, you watching. Those are my idols growing up. Facts. It sounds horrible, bro, but it's kind of like
music-wise or just
those are the flyers. Those were the fly niggas in the industry, bro.
Fashion and like fashion. You know what's crazy?
Like designer streetwear type vibe.
Exactly. Like these are the niggas that you seeing on TV. Like fashion-wise, it will be Dipset. Yeah. Like rap-wise, it will be like niggas like Hove, like.
Yeah. So, all right, we do this shit almost every episode. Literally, we do this every episode.
What's that?
What is your top 5?
Top 5
right now.
MC? Right now.
Not artists. Like artists.
Like that's relevant.
No, of all time. Of all time. Dead or alive, not by order.
Not by order.
If you want, but if you got it by order, you could drop it by order.
I don't got it by order, but I'll freestyle it and I'll start. Hove is my favorite, not because he's from Brooklyn, just because of the way Hove move. You know what I mean?
We get that a lot.
Yeah, Hove was that. You know what I mean? Jay-Z got to be number one. Whoever's living. If Hove is not number one, I don't know, man. Maybe you lacking something. Just because he did the blueprint to even all that shit that happened.
Bro, even before that, the Dynasty, all that shit, bro.
Like,
all that.
Hove was just that nice, cold hustler nigga that was nice at rapping. That was like, I get money. You know what I mean? And y'all niggas can't do nothing about it, and had the bars and straight consistent. Like he will give you the freestyles, he will give you the fucking street hits, and then he will have an album that was like very versatile. Hove gotta be number 1. Boom. My number 2, short-lived, but I'm gonna go with Big. Not again because he's from Brooklyn, but Big just was nasty with it.
Who you had to choose between Biggie and Tupac?
I'm gonna go with Big.
Bad.
Way more versatile.
I feel
like Tupac was
too.
too much into his conscious bag, so it's like sometimes nigga. I want to
yeah.
hear that party shit. I want to hear that thing. Like Biggie has stories about like literally like could pitch you a movie. Like I got a story to tell. Today's agenda. You know what I mean? Go to Blue Montel.
Pac is great too, though. Yeah, facts.
Pac was good.
He's
and
good
he uplifted
too.
you. It was two different artists, bro.
Yeah,
but it's like,
preferences.
You know what
preferences
I mean?
too.
Biggie hit the pockets that Pac couldn't hit. You know what I mean? Like
I don't know because Pac is
didn't
international.
He's international.
Biggie too, though.
Biggie too, but I feel like Pac is way more international than Biggie. Like
It's
Biggie
true,
is international. Don't get it twisted. But on a Pac level, I don't think so. Because I feel like Pac's lyrics will live on forever. So will Biggie.
Of course.
But the thing with Tupac is too that I like. Why I would always pick him over Biggie is, you see how you say he has that
versatility,
conscious, and Biggie's versatile. In Machiavelli, like you see a little bit of that, and in All Eyes on Me, you see a little bit of that. You get what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
He did get hits. I understand that.
You get me?
But it's not like niggas ain't playing All Eyes on Me, like the literally, you know what I mean? In a party uptown.
To bump that, you gotta really sit down and concentrate.
Yeah.
You can listen to Biggie. My fault to cut you off. You can listen to Biggie and concentrate, and also go to the parties and listen to Biggie too.
Biggie got
you
those
can't do that with Pac. You feel me?
Yeah.
You can't go to the club and jam to Pac the way you jam to him in the crib or in the car.
You probably bump like one Pac song, like hit him up in the club, like front off.
Yeah, of course,
you know
of
what I mean?
course.
Like to get the crowd hype and shit like that. But it's like, how much farther than that can you really get into this shit? Because like even like what's that song that nigga got that's like about love and shit like that? Like I should have seen you was trouble right from the start. Told me so many lessons.
What can you do for love?
Do for love.
Exactly, do for love. Even that.
It's my favorite song.
But that's a post-homage song.
See, that's what I'm saying though.
Like, you get what I'm saying?
But he recorded, like, you know what I mean?
No, he recorded all that,
Yeah,
but it's like, that's why I feel like he's so great, because his lyrics, you could use a song that a verse that he used made way back and still put it on a beat today or a different beat.
You'd have to enjoy that in your solitude. Like, I ain't enjoying that with the homies.
No, in a party and shit like that, yeah, for sure. I get what you're saying. Like Biggie, he's more of a party guy for sure.
But he had
but MC wise, I'm giving
had the dark side.
He had the conscious side too, bro.
Like dark side where it's like, yo, I made it, I blew up, but damn, niggas try to get me for my paper.
Facts,
you know what I mean? He had those pockets, bro. He had a little bit. He had like that. You know what I mean? Hitting niggas in the right. Like, yo, I'm gonna give y'all that ghetto. You know what I mean? Like even,
that ghetto
even
boom,
that last album,
boom, like type shit,
like even The Sky's the Limit.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like that nigga opened like a nigga never been as broke as me.
Yeah,
I like
like
that.
that.
When I was young, I had 2 pair of Lees. Besides that, the pinstripes in the gray.
He nice.
The one
100%,
while niggas
though.
flirt,
Nice.
I'm sewing tigers on my shirts and alligators. You want to see the inside? I see you later. Here comes the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake blow. Why you pushing me in my face? Stay in your place.
That song is
Here come my
OD.
intuition. Go in this nigga pocket. I rob him while his friends watching. And hoes clock it. You know what I mean? Like
he went crazy.
He had that shit where it's kind of like, yo.
I feel you on some
Like,
I
you know
feel,
what I mean?
you,
I'm
bro.
still Tupac though. I'm still going with Tupac.
I respect it too, bro.
Tupac is more conscious and gave you the game, and like I like you know what I fuck with Tupac, son? He was trying to educate. Even that whole concept of Machiavelli. You ever heard of like Machiavelli? Who Machiavelli is?
Yeah, I know.
A copy.
Yeah, that's why there's so much conspiracy into that album, because
you know he has the book The Prince.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then Tupac took that whole like concept and just kind of like ran with it type shit.
Facts.
And that wasn't nothing that niggas was doing back in the 90s with rap. You know what I mean? Like he literally created like
not even a double album.
Facts, bro.
I think if I'm not mistaken, he was one of the first ones to do that.
Nah, Biggie. Pac did it and then Big did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, also
Life After Death is a double too.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang did it too.
Yeah, Wu-Tang I think.
They did a double album too.
I'm not too like educated on who did the double album.
Yeah,
first,
me either. But
definitely,
they all did it within the same time range.
Bro. It was like a thing, you know.
Yeah.
Let's not get off topic.
So I got Hov.
Hov, you got Big.
Nas, I was a big Nas fan growing
up. I feel it. He's in my top 5 too.
Like my favorite Nas album is not Illmatic, by the way. My shit was written. Everybody has
written as fire too.
I feel like it was written was way more compounded and way more like put together than.
If you're really a Nas listener, you'll know. Like if you listen to Nas for real, you'll know like that one is actually one of his best albums. Like Illmatic is more like commercialized his best album.
Wait.
But y'all heard about that?
Stillmatic is still fire too.
That other album that came out, Lost Tapes.
Yeah, of course. That was like the mixtape. He had purple on it.
Yeah,
in fact,
I heard that one not so long ago, and it was tough because I never heard it before. Cause what they call it the lost tape because he never released it.
He never really released it. It was like
that
more
one was pretty tough.
It was like a compilation. Well, he did release it actually. He released it, but the stuff that was on that album was like shit that never made it. Like shit was never like he put it like as like when let's say like when Drake took the Take Care package, the package that he packaged all his Lucy's and he just threw them out that never came out officially. That was his concept behind that. But it was like not really like a rollout. Like he didn't have an album rollout for nothing. It was just like, yo, these are like just little like hot shit that I got together and let me just put it out.
Put it out.
Yeah,
fire.
facts.
So boom.
So Nas is like I'm gonna keep it a buck. Y'all niggas, everybody's mad when I say this. Drake is definitely in my top 5.
I respect it. That's something that you cannot debate.
Just because Drake's behind. I grew up on Drake, son.
Numbers do not lie.
I grew up on Drake. It's not even the numbers, the longevity. Nobody's been performing at his level ever. Hov didn't even perform at Drake level.
Only person that's there, I think, but he's past him is Bad Bunny.
Bro,
that's it.
I'm 31.
You think Bad Bunny passed Drake?
Bro, that nigga did a stadium tour and everything sold out.
Bro, that's a fact.
Stadium tour versus a whole like arena. Versus Madison Square. Yeah, like arenas.
It's definitely
are huge, but stadiums are like.
But I feel like once he keeps that consistency like 3 more years or so. Yeah, you can't even debate that at all.
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like Bad Bunny still got a couple more years to get to that
saying.
level.
Yeah,
but I feel like
he's getting there at a fast.
He's gonna reach Drake
for sure.
He might even probably surpass him, but he's not a rapper. We talking about rap, son.
Nah, yeah, facts.
He's not a rapper, so it won't even matter like that. He surpasses Drake. Drake is still gonna be the number 1 rapper.
Yeah, and right now he's number 1.
But in a way, Bad Bunny be spitting though.
No, like, he do, but that's something else. That's
like,
Spanish.
You would have considered him more of an artist.
That's something else.
So that's a good question. So let's talk about when
hold on, he gotta do the
my last one is Wayne. By the way, Wayne.
Yeah, so
definitely. You cannot argue about that.
So I got Hov,
Big,
Nas, Drake, and Wayne.
Wow, that's a strong 5.
I feel like that 5 right there. I feel, and these are not only niggas that like. Nigga, I'm not naming niggas that I didn't feel growing up. You know what I mean? I grew up on all these niggas. Like, you feel me? I was there. I was in high school junior high school, making that transition into high school when Lil Wayne was dropping the fucking drought mixtapes.
Yeah,
you know
facts.
Like, I was on peak high school. Like, I'm talking
like
about
right after he came out of the Big Timers era type shit.
Bro, I was like peak high school. Like, I was wearing Ed Hardy because of Lil Wayne.
Fireman Lil Wayne, nigga.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and I was one of the first niggas in the hood wearing Ed Hardy too. I just want to mention.
Oh yeah, shout out Ed Hardy.
Nah, because I took that from Wayne to be. I'm telling you, all these niggas I used to idolize.
Yeah. And he had the Bape vibe too going on.
Too. Oh, I used to idolize all these niggas.
Like
bro.
long
Literally,
ago
bro.
too.
Literally.
So before we continue, we wanna do this little short commercial break. We brought to you by Souffle. Shout out to producer Jams for giving us the Souffle bud. You feel me? Shit is fire. About to burn up some more right now. You feel me? I can't really, go if you know, you know. And also now, before that, we're gonna move on. We're gonna do this thing where we appreciate our guests and everything, and we always try to do our best to make them feel comfortable, make them feel welcome, and everything like that. So we want to give you a gift. Is Rich's Dropout hat, right?
Facts. Rich's Dropout hat. You already know, made by J God. Get into it. He also got mad other outfits and shit like that. But
get that red John though. I like
you
that.
You feel
red,
me? Yeah.
That red pop out.
Feel me? So we had to get you right. Feel me? One time for the one time. Also, shout out Gotham Buds. We don't have anything right now to show, but we for sure shouting them out. We definitely smoking on some Gotham Buds. For next episode, we're going to be lit for sure. But don't worry, we still got y'all in mind and shit like that. Right. And, yeah, so, you smoke?
I stopped, bro.
Damn.
I stopped doing everything.
Let's get into it. How come?
You just more focused, bro. Like, when you, like, you know what I mean? Like, first of all, weed is mad expensive now.
I feel it.
Not even to knock niggas, you know what I mean?
Shit is a bill.
Yo, weed is dead ass a bill,
Jinx,
bro.
knock on wood, bro.
Weed is dead ass a bill, so I stopped. Even like alcohol, like 7 months. I got maybe like 5 months without smoking weed and like 7 months without drinking alcohol.
And how your mind is mentally after that
brand
shit.
new. I feel 19. Don't y'all see I'm mad hype in topics and shit like.
Yeah, my son Jeff in the back. Jeff is in the background clapping. He living that lifestyle too, though.
Conversation skills crazy. Like my mom, man, sharp. I'm thinking about shit from 2007, nigga. Like right now, I'm on clear. This shit different right now.
Yeah, facts. I was just about to say
different, that, bro. Like for real, I feel like I said, bro, I'm 31. I feel like I'm 19 right now.
That's
shit work for everybody. Shit works for everybody. Like whatever keeps you concentrated and clear, bro. I feel like that's the direction that you should always go for, because sometimes shit ain't for everybody. You feel me? Smoking won't be for certain people, or drinking won't be for certain people. You feel me?
I enjoy smoking more than I like drinking. Drinking gets me too rowdy more thing. Like, smoking was definitely for me, but the thing is, like, when you see, like, when you smoking, like, it's 40. The end of the
40
week,
for
like,
you,
damn,
40 for your, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, damn,
you spend like 400.
Like,
that shit
like,
crazy.
That shit just be adding up, son. So, like, you just start to see, like, yo, my nigga, like, all right, this little 200, I could throw to this. Like, yo, this little 200, I'm going to throw on this. And this little 200, and then you just start to see your life, like, improving, like, you know what I mean, in different ways. You just started, like, I'm going to get back to it.
Yeah,
when I get to where I want to get to, though.
Facts.
You feel me? Like,
that's a good way to go about it.
When I'm Gucci, like, this is just, like, a little, like, you know, strict. Like, sometimes you just got to focus, go without. I even stopped dating, too. Like, girls.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. That's one of the best things for a man to do.
Yeah.
Like, chasing multiple women at a time, it never gets you anywhere besides.
I think
ever,
out of all
unless you got that one good girl, like, you could just focus on that one and focus on yourself, then you bet. But chasing so many at a time.
Everything that we naming, I think that's the most toxic one. Because drinking is optional. You don't got to drink every week. You feel me? Like,
I mean, dating is optional, too.
Dating is optional, but I'm saying, like in our generation, like you want to have son here, you know what I mean? Like you feel lonely and shit, nigga. You feel me? Like, but if you with your partner and you got a good partner,
you gotta compromise.
Like alcohol is not even necessary. Weed is not necessary. None of that's necessary.
Facts.
So I'm saying, like, as far as like being an adult and, like, you know what I mean, is like it's the most wholesome thing, but it also could be like, I used to be a serial dater. The most toxic
shit.
A serial dater where I was like, yo, I'm feeling lonely tonight. I'm gonna hit this bitch about to go get dinner. You feel me? Like,
facts.
It was bad, bro. Especially when you in the industry that I'm in, bro. You're dealing with so many different beautiful women.
That's all you deal with.
You feel me? And my events be predominantly like 65% women, bro.
And
like,
then
literally.
And then they wanna like, you feel me, be around you because you be
around,
lit.
And you going down, you popping bottles, and then that becomes a bill, and then you meet a new shorty every event. And you trying to show her a good time.
You trying to keep up with the shit because you don't want to lose them.
You trying to fuck with different bitches, and if you know what I mean. If this bitch is asking for her nail, sorry to call women bitches, but you know what I mean. Let's take it back.
They know we don't mean that. They know we don't mean that. It's guys talking.
Want her hair done. You know what I mean. They become bills, so it's kind of like I was like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna take a step back from everything, get myself. You know what I mean? Where I need to get to, and then I could,
settle or start dating.
I'm gonna start dating, and then I'm gonna just settle after.
All right, cool.
I wanna the next 2-3 years. I wanna like be
retired, throw the jersey up.
Yeah,
that's a good way to go about it.
So I wanna remember you said like the festival shit. I wanna just focus on the festivals. Like
Facts.
In the next couple of years, just make that my main focus and take the nightlife, retract on the nightlife. Because the nightlife, I feel like, is a young man's sport. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Like, I'm 31 already. Like, people know I could sell out a party. There's nothing to prove in that. That's why I'm bumping it up to the festival.
And to, like, probably find somebody that can match what you do in a, like none for none, like, for you to find, like, it could be possible that you could find somebody that could dead-ass fuck with you and fuck with what you do and just want to be with you while you're doing everything that you're doing. You feel me?
It's hard. That's why I'm single, though.
Yeah. Because
it's
difficult. Type
I
of shit.
That's
a difficult
I done had girls leave. Like, not leave me, but, like, yo, listen, like, right now, like, you a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, too much around women, or too much the thing. And I'm like, no, that's my homegirl. Like, yo, bro, I'm going to tap in. Yo, come holler when you
want to get right.
The lifestyle's not for everybody, bro.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Like, literally, like, that nightlife being, in the mix and going out, and they don't understand that sometimes. Sometimes your shorty could be waiting, like, yo, I'm outside. Like, you know what I mean? They see you 2 phones. They're like, yo, what the fuck?
They
like,
think it's a one-time thing.
You know what I mean?
Like
if you not hiding it and this one is in the other one, like, yo, it's just... Bro,
too much,
I done dealt with girls tell me straight up, like, listen, like, I don't have the mental capacity or mental strength to deal with that. You got too many homegirls, or when you in a party, bitches be kissing all up on you. But they don't understand. Like, these women, sometimes they come out. Like, I had girls fly out from Miami.
Yeah,
bro, and they doing shit that you don't even expect. These
women is hugging me, they kissing me, they like, Birdo, I love you. You did all this bullshit, like.
And it's off the love. It's not even on some flirt.
She don't even want to fuck. You don't understand that. That's why this shit is such a gift and a curse.
I feel like shit like that. My fault to cut you off. Just comes down to like love and trust, bro. Like when it's real, genuine love,
hard, bro.
Like you can't knock the trust. No, I'm saying like
hard.
everybody got that person with you gonna find that eventually, but
it's hard.
It is hard, especially around this time with social media.
You see a story from next day, and it's like.
You think social media got a big part to play with it?
Yeah, of course.
Because they even hate the fact that I get love on Twitter from women. I fell back from Twitter a lot because I used to deal with this shorty, and she was just like, yo, like, all that bitches telling you they love you on Twitter, like, that shit gotta go. Yeah, and I fell back from that shit a lot, bro, because women will be like, I love Birdo, or like Birdo with a heart, or like, oh, Birdo's my favorite, all those shit like that. And they just think like, trauma. Niggas did them dirty in the past. They taking that shit out on me, but it's a young man sport, this party shit, this event shit. Like, nigga, like, my crowd is getting older.
Facts.
Niggas don't want to party all the time. That's why the monthlies work for me still, because my crowd is going to come out once a month.
It still could work, though. Because the reason why I feel like it could work is because your crowd might reach that age group where they think they can't party no more, where they feel like, damn, I feel like I'm too old to go to the clubs, not this and that and the third. But you're going to make a space for all those people. Like, you can make a space for all those people to be in there. I
ain't think about shit like that.
You feel me? Like, yeah, facts. You can make a space for all those people to be in there. Like,
I'm even doing
like
that
the
now
Pizza
with
Zoo
my
vibe. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, because, like, the Pizza Zoo crowd or whatever, like,
don't say nothing bad, bro, please.
No,
those
my
brothers.
Nah, those my dogs. I fuck with them and all that. Shout out to Vicky, bro. That's my sister forever.
Yeah.
But they crowd is more like that. Like, it's like that age group type of shit. More like, damn, am I too old to still go to the club?
Okay.
Like, but like those people are still lit. They still young and they still get shit lit. Like, Pizza Zoo is a movie all the time, bro.
All the time.
Like Pizza Zoo
I was
is
the last one for Christmas.
Yeah, like Pizza Zoo 9 for 9. Like, they right now, they lit in the city type shit.
They
like,
are.
But they got competition. Know what I mean,
yeah.
Like,
Who's the littest in the city for you, to be honest? Like, littest that you could say, like, yo, this event team with this shit got it.
It's between y'all two.
Nah.
Respectfully, like, it's between y'all two. Like, at Pizza Zoo and the city is ours. Like, it's on some, like, y'all got that impact. Like, when the tickets drop, it's like, all right.
Yeah.
Who's an artist that y'all both have that when they drop, you got to listen to the whole album?
Drake,
it depends on my mood.
I got Drake and I got.
So it's like Kendrick dropping, Drake dropping. You feel me?
I got Drake. I got Kendrick. If Cole dropping,
I'm listening. You feel me? It's like if Cole drop, bro. Like, you listening to the whole thing.
I finished my top 5 list, but if I was to get a 6, I'm gonna put Cole on.
You told.
I'm gonna do
starting off the bench for the 6 man, Cole.
I'm gonna start him, bro. Cole is nice, bro.
He's on my top 5.
He's on your top 5?
Yeah.
What's your top? What's y'all niggas? Hold on, but we gonna finish the event combo real fast, and then we gonna drop back. My fault, son.
So I said my top 5 in the last one, but I was too high to actually say it correctly.
Yeah.
So now that I'm not too fucked up, it's better to say it. So my top 5 is 2. Oh wait, but last time when we said it, we excluded Biggie and Tupac because know everybody.
All right, everybody got Biggie and Tupac.
Yeah, facts.
So it's Jay-Z, Nas, Snoop Dogg, J. Cole, and Rakim.
Oof, that's tough though.
Yeah.
Shout out Snoop.
I'm more of like into the old school rappers. Like, I still fuck with the young rappers. Like, my cousin Panther, he put me on to a lot of the new shit because I wasn't really fucking with the new shit, especially when Chief Keef and all that shit was coming out. To be honest, I wasn't fucking with it. Like, I couldn't see why people was fucking with it. And then, he would put me on to the new game, like teaching me about the music now, how like
different
the
impacts
melodies
and
shit like that, shit of that nature. And that's when, like, you really learn to love something the more you understand it. And I just understood it more, and that's when I started to love it. But that's why I got a lot of old school rappers on my shit.
So what artists you listening to off rip? Like, he asked, like that like
right now,
since you got it into the new shit now.
J. Cole. When King Von was around, King Von, I'm not gonna lie.
All right. That's all right.
Who's another one?
That you be like, yo, I gotta listen to, like you said, like, yo, I gotta bump this.
Who's another one? That's the shit with music. It also depends on my mood. It depends. Like, so for example, if I'm feeling
like if it's midnight right now, album like you know what I mean. Like if it's midnight right now and the album is dropping, like you gotta you staying up to midnight for I gotta listen to this album at midnight.
The reason why I say it depends on my mood is because let's say if I'm not feeling like so great today, Okay. I'll probably be more in the mood of R&B. So let's say if it's R&B, if Brent drops, I'm listening to him. Right, you get what I'm saying? So it depends on my mood in that sense. But I'll just always have like my favorite artists. But sometimes there's just times where I take space away even from music, because that's why I say music is spiritual. And sometimes what you listen to affects how you are. True. So I just sometimes jump back into listening to albums when it already been out. Copy. And that's the shit with me.
I be tapped in, like I be like once an album thing, son. But we do got that hype. Me and Pizazu when the tickets drop. So I like that comparison is tough.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
But I think, yo, like you know what's the crazy thing, son? Is like I'm a fan. Like this shit's like a sport to me. You know what I mean? Like
facts.
Speaking of that, a question I had is: you ever think about, since an event coordinator is something you could bring into anything, not just parties? You ever thought about like doing other things besides parties, like probably sports events, stuff like that, or coordinating a boxing event, stuff like that?
You know what's the funny shit? I was having a conversation like 2-3 weeks back, and somebody was asking me, bro, would you take your talents to work for like the NBA type shit? You know what I mean? Like, you know how they set up like little camps and shit like that, and all that bullshit. Yeah, like you be like, yo, like you little training camps and little bullshit like that. It was like, yo, like would you ever do like anything like with the NBA type shit where you come in, set up the events for them, like you know what I mean, like set up the program, set up everything. And that could be something that I could fucking see down the line, because I don't want to do this shit forever, bro. I don't want to be one of them niggas. Fucking the festivals, yes, that can go on and become a New York staple. Yeah. But I'm talking about like doing events and bringing people out. Past 36, 37, I don't want to do this shit, bro.
I felt.
I don't want to do. I don't want. You know what I mean?
And that's life. You feel me?
You grow, and we getting older, bro. But in the city right now, I'm gonna be honest. Who got it in the city?
Bro, it's y'all, bro. That's it. Those are the only people. Like y'all, the only people
so
I know.
Pizazu
and the city is ours.
You know what's another thing?
And also, you know what used to be lit too back then?
What?
You ever heard of Trap Ball?
Trap Ball.
Shout out my son,
bro.
Kev. Yes, shout out to Kev, bro.
You know
Don't worry,
crazy?
you coming, bro. I'm bringing you over here too, bro.
You know what's crazy, and Kev could tell you this. I give Kev his flowers all the time. I was in the Trap Ball crowd.
Yeah. I was in there. I was in there too.
I was in the Trap Ball crowd. I'm gonna be honest, and I told him this. He knows this. I was in the Trap Ball crowd.
My fault.
As a fan, like I'm doing this next. Because I'm coming from the backyards, remember? And he had it all figured out.
Yeah, he got to throw another
He had it all, like, he already had the DJs, had the venues, had the shit. So I'm coming from backyards trying to take it to his level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm coming from backyards just going to the Trap Balls, just kind of like, oh, okay, DJ, okay, startup, okay. He got a door person, okay, he's selling tickets, okay. I bet. So, like, how I'm going to do this? You know what I mean? Like, I'm coming from that level. This was like 2018 he throwing Trap Ball.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, that's a fact.
He throwing Trap Ball 2017, 2018 type shit.
Yeah. That was that vibe. Bro, so that's that impact that you got. Like,
I tell him all the time, bro. I give Kev, like, bro, even when he tell me he proud of me, like, yo, bro, I'm proud of you. Like, I seen you, like, you know what I mean? I be telling him, like, bro, like, you paved the way, bro.
Yeah, like
he like the Kid Cudi. That nigga like the Kid Cudi to me, nigga.
Yes, like this nigga's gone for a while. Nigga come back in the scene.
He like the Kid Cudi. You know how Kid Cudi was that first nigga with like the skinny jeans and the retro. And you know what I mean? And he was humming on shit and it just sounded so different.
Yeah,
and it's just like, yo, he had Kid Cudi to me was the nigga that shifted the culture.
Yeah,
and
that's
Jim
a
Jones
fact.
said the same shit.
That's a fact.
It wasn't no like Kanye and none of that. Kanye had it. Don't get me wrong.
He had the
but
look,
Kanye
but it
bit
was
off of Kid Cudi.
Yes.
And like, cause Kid Cudi was the nigga doing the retro J's and doing the fucking
black cement threes with the chains on the side of the jeans.
I got black cement threes right now. This is a whole Kid Cudi influence fit, bro. Like literally, like that nigga shifted culture. He's the nigga that shifted rap. Like that whole 50 Cent and Kanye. Kanye had a lot of the shit to play with it. He had majority of it, but the nigga that kind of like came in and like shifted everything to the Soho scene and gave birth to all the shit. A$AP Rocky said it too.
Yeah, that's a fact.
A$AP Rocky, Jim Jones, the niggas that was really.
And these are the fly god niggas in the industry too. Like it's not even about rap. Like these niggas is the flea god niggas. Like the magazine where Calvin Klein hits these niggas up for the shoots and everything like that.
Kev was like that to me, bro. Like that nigga was like literally that pioneer nigga that was like, yo, I gotta get on his level. I gotta follow this nigga. Like I was a fan. I didn't even know the nigga.
Facts.
My niggas just brought me through like, yo, like we was trying to throw a party. We was trying to do tickets. We was trying to do the shit. And he was like, yo, we getting in that bitch, nigga, and we about to do homework. You feel me? We about to see, you know
how
what I mean?
It works,
like,
how it's done.
Yeah, we about
My
to
boy
see.
had that shit turned. Like
that
the events, you could smoke in this shit and all that.
Bro, he had that shit
way before anybody, before niggas had events where you could smoke in the city, like, he was one of the first few that had events where we was
the name, bro,
burning it in there.
That shit was hot. Everything about that shit was hot,
everybody all over the city was there. Everybody.
Bro, we had a bunch of niggas from Brooklyn, had a bunch of niggas from
Uptown,
Dykeman, all that. And you would get to see these people.
Facts,
like,
and everybody
chilling. Shout out Steph Kicks. I saw her DJing at that Trap Ball event.
Yo,
and guess what, nigga? She's part of the fucking City is Ours now.
Fire.
Bro,
Before we wrap this up, because we got a couple minutes. We got like a calm 5 minutes. You feel me? For the interview. What are you said something about DJs. So who you think? What DJs is lit right now? You feel me? Like
DJs?
Yeah.
In the city?
Yeah, like you could say 2, 1. It doesn't matter. Like
I'm gonna give y'all my top 3, and this is based off not even relationships. This is based off skills and just like niggas being nice.
And also, this is an opinion and your preference too, just in case. Like just in case anybody gets confused on your judgment and shit like that.
My number one will be me, of course. I gotta support my brother Ang Wang. Because he plays different shit that people don't play. He's not a copy and paste DJ. That's
okay,
one.
So the DJ, he DJs all your events? So he DJs everything this whole time?
He DJs most of my events, and he has his own shit, of course, that he do as well. But to me, it's because he plays the shit that... He plays the shit that nobody plays. You feel me? Like, that to me is big, because I make that... Like a real, he plays the shit that makes you remember shit in the club.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, this nigga playing. I haven't heard this shit in 10 years.
Facts.
You feel me?
Rapping this shit. Everybody lit,
nigga, you play some shit, nigga. That you know what I mean? They'll have you like, yo, what the fuck? Like, and a lot of the DJs that's around me that have seen him play be like, oh shit, like I like him. He does this. Second would be Sounds of Reality. Sounds of Reality has the best. She has the best voice. I call her the voice of the city right now. We gonna start bringing her uptown.
Yeah, she lit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, she lit, bro. We gonna start bringing her uptown so people could get to experience her more. I feel like once she gets on that stage, it's over. And the third one is True Blends. Fourth, I put DJ Steph Cakes. This is not in no order, but I'm saying like
your preference. There's your preference.
So
of
DJ
DJs.
Steph Cakes, Sounds of Reality, True Blends, and Ant Wang. Those 4. Those are my top 4. And no order of one to thing. That's just the 4 that I like. They all predominantly control like aspects of the game that you can't find nowhere else.
Fire.
Yeah, bro.
You got anything to say before we wrap this up?
I mean, it was a pleasure, and
you gotta get him to an event, nigga.
That's a fact, because I'm not really a party guy, but you know what I'm saying. I want to pull out to more. events,
I'm popping on
show my
next
face
event,
more.
guaranteed.
I definitely gotta go to one of your events for sure.
Y'all coming out the next. Y'all coming out, bro.
For sure, vlog it and everything.
I feel like once you come out to that one event, this shit always happens. That one event, it's over, nigga. Like you gonna be at.
I feel like I haven't had that experience yet.
And also, like, for the festival too, like we want to do a personal project where like we film our experiences and shit like that. We're gonna like interview people. Like I want to interview people and ask them like yo, like if the city was yours, like
what would you do?
Like what would you do if the city was yours? Since the city is ours, right? Facts. So the city is yours. What would you do? Like they say all responses and shit. Shit gonna be lit, bro.
Like if a city belonged to you, what would you do? If the city was yours, what would you do with it? What's the first thing you would do? Matter of fact, what's the first thing you do with the city? If you woke up and niggas said, yo, bro, this is the keys to the city. You can do whatever you want. What would you do? The city is yours.
I'm throwing a block party.
What would you do if a city, if niggas
I'm
woke
throwing
you
a
up
block
with the key
party.
to the city? Yo,
like I'm closing the blocks
city,
down and I'm throwing
You could do whatever you want. You could have whatever you want. You could tell 10 people jump off a building and they're going to jump off. I'm telling you, like, literally, if the city is yours, what would you do?
Shit, for me, if I could do whatever respectfully.
First thing you would do.
The first thing. Because there's a lot of shit that I do. I live in a penthouse. You feel me?
I go to Chase, take out 20 mil.
Of course. You feel
fly
me?
the team to Turks. You feel me?
That's a different vibe if it's like
that. The first thing you would do if the city belonged to you, bro. The first thing.
For me, the first thing, so I can enjoy it better, take care of my peoples, and then
Nah, one thing, like one
activity,
activity, one activity, like what, like the first thing.
Like you just got the keys to the city.
You got the keys to the city.
I guess buy a crib, to be honest.
That's responsible.
But you're gonna do like you won't do something in the city for the city.
You won't do like an activity like yo. I got niggas that I tell like if the city belong to you niggas be like yo. I'm renting Cash Steakhouse.
Like say, yeah.
All
I was
the
thinking
dogs.
like that. Yeah.
Fuck that nigga. We smoking.
Matter of fact, nigga, I'm renting out the edge.
Yeah,
I'm renting out the whole building, nigga.
I'm
renting the whole edge, nigga. I'm throwing in an event, nigga. We talking about no cap.
We got bitches flying from Miami.
Shit, for me, I don't know. I just enjoy it dolo for the moment.
I'll be like, I'll have you close up a park or some shit.
I
close
just
up
enjoy
Central Park,
moment,
nigga.
and then
close Central Park, bro.
You really not a party nigga.
I'm
not. Open the gates. Open the gates to Central Park. Close the gates to all Central Park, nigga.
One of my niggas said he would fucking cookies.
Yeah.
He be like, yo, nigga, like, I'm calling cookies, nigga. Send me everything, nigga.
Facts.
All the goods, nigga.
Everything. All inventory. The city paying for that.
Everything. That shit mine
The city
right
paying
now,
for
nigga.
it.
Just re-up on the bud, nigga. We good. Shit for the hoe on the block, nigga. Cookies for everybody, nigga.
Facts. And we renting out the edge, bro.
Everybody has a different answer, bro. Everybody has a different
fact.
answer. There's, like, no cut, like, answer for this shit. That's very responsible. Sunset.
That eyes, I make Madison Square Garden my crib. Yo,
nigga,
word.
Fuck that, nigga. I'm having the Knicks play a scrimmage game just for me, nigga. Yo, nobody in the crowd, just me, nigga.
Like, yo, make
that's
everybody
like
get out.
Be thinking about after.
Make everybody get the
Feet
fuck
on
out.
wood. Yo, call LeBron and these niggas. Have them run the game for me, nigga.
Like, yo,
like
matter of
me,
fact,
I
what's
gotta
the nearest
marinate the
apartment?
moment.
Like, what's the nearest apartment? I'll buy the whole floor. I'll get the
Facts,
whole floor of the
bro.
whole apartment across the street.
Nigga,
like, yo, let me know when they play. I'll go downstairs.
Madison Square and just calling Drake. You got
out there. Let's go. Like right there. Matter of fact, yeah, that's a fact. Then I'm pulling up in Crocs, nigga. No cap. Waking up in Crocs.
Crocs and sweats, nigga. Crocs and sweats. Just pull up super cozy, nigga. Like, yeah, sing Jaded for me, nigga. Fuck you talking about? I'm sad today.
It was a fucking pleasure having you on the fucking show. I had a lot of fun, bro. This one is gonna be a good one for everybody that's out there that was trying to get to know you, who you are. You feel me? I feel like you answered so many questions for so many people that have.
I was ready. This is my first podcast in a minute. In the last 4 years, I did one February 2020. This is my next
shit. It was a pleasure having you here. Shit, 4 years.
All right. It was a pleasure having you here. Let me just wrap it up, because if I keep going, we're gonna end up talking here forever,
bro.
I mean, if y'all want,
my top 5. Hold on, my top 5 real quick.
Top 5, because you gave your top 5.
Yeah,
I gave my top 5.
That's a fact. Just to wrap it up. Just to wrap it up. I said a different top 5, but this is my real actual top 5. It goes K-Dot.
Oh, okay.
Ye. Jay-Z. No cap. Big L. And Fab. That's my top 5 favorite. Like, those are these niggas that if they drop, I'm listening. You feel me? Like, I'm not saying they the best, but they motherfuckers are.
I was a Kanye stan. Nigga, I had posters of Kanye on my wall growing up.
He's one of the best producers
Kanye
ever.
Stan, bro.
That's a fact. He's one of the best producers.
Don't take that Kid Cudi shit I said, bro. So.
Facts. And yes, part 2 is definitely coming soon.
You heard.
It's definitely coming after the festival.
Facts.
Yes. Right on the money.
We gonna give y'all
that's how true it is.
We gonna give y'all the City's Ours reviews.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Y'all know I'm gonna definitely give mine. Shit.
And stay tuned for that. I'm gonna change your life with these.
Yes, sir.
Bro. You're gonna be. You got a girl right now?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna change your life.
It's Gucci though. It's Gucci though.
Yeah. We all got women. Yeah. We all like got women and shit.
Yeah, we gonna keep you hosting.
We gonna have you gonna
come to the R&B events. You know, just have a good time.
Like, you just standing there smoking and seeing how the vibes is a vibe.
It's a different vibe, bro.
Because I went for shit like that. Like, I didn't went to your events, bro, and I just stood there. Like, I'm just smoking. I'm just enjoying the music. I'm just vibing, bro.
It's a different vibe, bro.
It's not even only about the bit. Like, it's not only about that. Like, that's in it too.
Also, I don't make people feel like they gotta spend money at my events. I done had people hit me like, yo, I don't even got $20 on me. Bro, I got you. I got you 3 drinks at the bar. Of course, I give them like a 3 because I'm not going to be giving you drinks the whole night. Yeah, but it's like, yo, my events, I don't do this shit for the money, bro. And that's why I've been so consistent, so successful at this shit. Because I care more about how the people vibe and how the people feeling. Bro, I care about, bro, I'll hit people up the next day like, yo, bro, how was your night? Did you have a good time? A lot of these niggas, they don't do that, bro. A lot of the niggas, you pay your 20, you pay your this. Nigga, that's it, nigga. I'll see you next event. They don't know you no more. They don't know you no more. They want to get cocky. They want to get thing, bro. It's like, it's all about the vibe of these shits, bro. That's what I'm on, bro.
That's why you can't retire, though. Niggas need that love out there. More than
that
love.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That love. And you don't need to pop out and pop 10 bottles. You don't need to pop out. Even if, I'll even do a little bit of tables at my shit. Because I know, bro, sometimes you don't want to be outside and you don't want to pay $300 for a bottle, bro. That shit's expensive, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I'm not outside popping $300 for a bottle.
People that is, like, sacrificing their checks, just so they could look like they doing something.
And that's why I appreciate everybody that takes the time out to come to my events, bro, and thank them for their time. I don't care about
definitely worth, and it's definitely worth the money. It's worth the money.
And spend $5,000 on the table. That shit don't mean nothing to me.
Shit.
The fact that he was there meant something to me because, bro.
Yeah.
Money is everywhere, bro. You're gonna get money. Even if I don't do events, if I stop doing events, I'll start selling beard oil, nigga, and make money off of that shit.
Facts.
You feel me? Like, you can make money off literally everything, bro.
Especially with social media, yo.
Time, bro. Guys, all we got is time, bro. Us being here in this room, y'all giving me y'all time. And giving me time on y'all day and us being here, this is the real currency.
Facts.
This is the real currency right here, bro.
There's an investment.
That's some true shit right there. Where's the wisdom?
This is the real currency, bro. Because we
real
could be
game for real.
I could be home sleeping. You could be home just chilling. I don't give a fuck about, bro, nigga. Like, you know what I mean?
Facts.
You guys giving me the platform, y'all time, even considering me, even as one of y'all first people that y'all bring up here.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's like, nigga, that's love.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And that's what I care about, bro. I done been in rooms with millionaires, billionaires, niggas like.
It's definitely the best outro for season 1. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. But thank you guys. You already know. And we are
Light up
podcast, baby. City's ours, man.
Yo, Jeff, hit that.